YouTube. I thought I would do a bonus video this week since that last video came out so much later than it was meant to. And I am in my classroom for the 2020 school year and I wanted to give you a tour. This is my second year teaching and I am at a new school, new grade, and yeah, I'm really excited about the school year, kind of nervous because this school year is crazy. But let me show you what I've got for my classroom. So I guess I'll go through my organizational system first. So on my desk here, as you can see, is pretty clear of lots of clutter. I do have a note to myself there that I am hiding because it has student names on it. But I have these files: laminate me, file me, copy me, and this is papers from meetings, because we all know as teachers we end up with tons of papers from meetings and nowhere to put them. Then just above that on the wall I have my pacing guide, which was given to me by the school district, and then I have my Danielson guide and state standards. And then I also have my substitute binder up here, and it's castle themed because that is the theme of my classroom. It's fantasy. The next part of my organizational system, I cannot get that word out, organizational system, is I have green class student records and blue class student records. And that is because I am in a Chinese immersion program, and so I have two classes. And then below that I have copies for the week, and that is organized by day. So I've got Monday, Tuesday through Friday in there. And then in the student records I just have their names with the files. And then on this side, these top three, I have extra copies for first try, extra copies for second try, and extra copies for third try. My school district divides the year into trimesters, and then within that I have it organized by month, and I have October twice because part of October is in one try and part is in the other. But yeah, and then the third one. The last part of my organizational system are these baskets. I guess I shouldn't show you the top because it's got names. But I've got turn-in baskets for blue class, math, reading, history, and then again for green class, math, reading, history. And I did that because I don't want 53 students in 3 subjects of papers all mixed together. And then behind it, I'm going to step back so you can't read the names. I have their take-home baskets, which is where I will put their work once it's graded. It'll go in there. And then above that, I have my no-name folder on the wall. I expect that because everything will be divided into class and subject when it's turned in, I will pretty easily be able to figure out whose work is whose. So I don't expect to need a big folder, but we'll see. And then in the very back, behind all the names, I just have some black folded construction paper, and that'll be absent folders. As work accumulates on the desk when a student's not here, I'll just let it accumulate until it is time to switch classes or the end of the day. Then I'm going to put it in a black folder in their take-home folder, or black, or like a crease. Black, but I'll put it in there. Sorry, there was an announcement there. But those will go in their take-home folder and have their absent work, so it will be separate than graded stuff. This right here is just something I saw online. I made my own version of it. It says, "I wish my teacher knew." And then there are sticky notes and a pen and just a slot. I didn't want to try and poke through metal, so I made a buttonhole in some fabric and then just screwed the lid around that. So that is the organizational system in my classroom. I guess I'll just show you the rest and the decorations now. So again, starting with my own area, I have my computer desk, and then I have kind of my planning and conferencing desk. And you'll notice behind this desk I have spots on the floor, 3 of them, green, yellow, and red, just like a traffic light. And so if I'm working with a student, they'll be on the green dot, I'll be on the other side of the desk. And then if someone is waiting, 2 students are allowed to wait out of their seat, and after that, if there's any other students, I'll just have them wait at their seat until they have a chance or a turn to stand on a spot so that they keep working. And then on this side, I have kind of my getting things ready area, and also my fridge, which will be which will be pretty important this year, as I am expecting, and I want to have snacks available for myself, and also after I come back, somewhere to put my pumped parts where they'll stay clean from children's germs and stuff. And yeah, the Cheez-Its are from the district. They came by and brought us a snack and a drink, which was very, very kind of them. Next, of course, I have the student seating, and you'll notice mine is not spaced out. I have 27 students in my larger class and 26 in my smaller, and it's just not even possible to space them out in the classroom. So they'll have to wear masks no matter what, and I figure, well, they might as well be in groups, because then they can still do group work, and there's nothing we can really do with it. I do have 2 sets of workbooks on each desk, and then my homeroom is the blue class, so that's why there's so many books, and the other books are for the green class. Above the board, I've got a number line, and it goes from -35 to +72. And then below that I have the spelling and vocabulary. And right now I only have the alphabet cards on there, but as we learn spelling and vocabulary words, we'll be adding them behind the letters on the rings. And then I have our class rules, or our Knights Code, as we will be calling it. And then this shield I just found at the dollar store in their Halloween section. I was really excited they got their Halloween stuff out, because I was able to add it to my classroom decor. And the other thing I found there was this fairy wand. The skull hand, or the skeleton hand, is from last year, but I thought the fairy wand matched my new classroom theme. And then I need to get a green and a blue ribbon to put around these jars before tomorrow. The kids come tomorrow, meet the teacher night is tonight. But those are going to be the jars for good behavior, and they're trying to fill theirs before the other class. And then of course I've got my smart board, flag. Over on this counter I have all of my math manipulatives, and yeah, I have that. And then I have a set of encyclopedias and dictionaries, and then I have divided the reading by level for each shelf. And then here I have the pledge and our school creed. I'd prefer not to show you the school creed so you don't know where I'm at. Okay, over here I have our weekly learning targets board, and I have created this so that the posters can be changed out very easily, and I've done that by adding clothespins to hold them. So the dragon has 2 clothespins, and the swooshing boulder has 2 clothespins as well. I will fix that when I'm not holding a phone. And then these little targets are also clothespins, so that I can change the posters each week for math and history, and then every other week for this, because with the Chinese immersion we are on a different plan where we're doing 10 days for each lesson instead, since they get half of the time. Then I've got my castle over here and the textbooks. And then over here I have a place for the students to put their individual books when they go to Chinese class because they can't take their English books to Chinese. And then this is my wishing stars. So these are things I wish I had for my classroom, and then a parent can take the star and donate the item to the class if they would like. So yeah. And then these are actually my bathroom passes. When a student needs to go to the bathroom, they ask, I tell them to put the hand sanitizer on their desk. So if it's a girl, they'll put the girl sanitizer on their desk, boy sanitizer on the desk. And I have them do that so that if there's a lockdown or anything, I can look around the classroom as quickly as possible and know if anyone is out and which room they are in. And then I have my tissues and the wipes. The rest of them are under the sink. And then just for today, we're putting the extra supplies in there and the headphones in there. I'm going to get a basket for their headphones. Then over here, I've got this around the door, and I created these paper hinge decorations and taped those to the door. And I've got magnets here that they can take and put on this cookie sheet. I didn't have a way to drill holes through the sheet, so I just put binder clips on to hang it up. And that will be both lunch count and attendance. And then this is my job board, and the ribbons rotate around. You just have to rotate them together so that no one has double jobs. I've got my bus list. I can show you this because it doesn't have the names on it yet. But I'll write which bus everyone's in for blue class and green class, and then their name under their correct bus. Got my calendar area. And then I also have a phoenix above the door. I have a fairy above my desk and a butterfly above the window. Oh, and the window I decorated. I wanted to do the second one, but I ran out of the black painter's tape. I don't want to use other kinds of tape. And I've got the iPads, and then this is our ELA panel and our math panel, our science panel, panel of the wall. Of course, these are banners. And our history. And then below that, I have my map box and my bookshelves. And then this is toys for indoor recess. In the pink bin, I have castle building stuff. So that is basically it for my classroom tour. There's just one more thing I want to show you, and it is the outside of my classroom door, because I think that's really fun. So I'm going to show you that. I'm not going to talk when I do that because there's other teachers in the hall, and I feel like a lot of them don't YouTube and wouldn't understand why someone would vlog. So yeah. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. I try to post every week. That's been a little trickier lately, but I will do my best to at least give you guys content as often as I can. I'll still try for every week. I have a planned video for every week. And yeah, that is my classroom. Thanks for watching. Bye.